Hey guys, it's your boy Arj, and for those of you wondering and those of you who forgot, the new Dragon Ball anime Dragon Ball Heroes Episode 1 is airing in a few hours in Japan. Yep, July 1st is when the first episode airs, and you can watch it live right here on this channel. Obviously, if all things go well, I say this as you can also watch it on this site, which I'll link down below, but as we know from past episode, when there's a load of traffic hitting these websites stall and stop loading. So I'm just going to restream it here on this channel for all of you live, for you guys, where you can comment and do whatever. And obviously straight away you will have my complete breakdown right after. The official schedule states that it will air in Japan at 11:30 AM Japan time, and then will be up on the site at 1 PM Japan time. So obviously convert those to your respective time zones and keep your notification bell hit on this channel to know exactly when the stream is up. So definitely comment down below what you think and what you feel regarding that. Excited to see it on an easy to view site in HD, or did you completely forget about today? Let me know. But what I'll also say is I'll hopefully be posting the complete sub version also if this version isn't subbed already. And I'll have the future episodes also up here on release, so make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell hit if you're a huge Dragon Ball fan looking to keep up to date with all of the new Dragon Ball anime. But before even tonight, I have even more exclusive Dragon Ball Hero content to show you right now to keep you hyped for tonight. So a few weeks ago I showed you part of the official Dragon Ball Heroes Episode 1 manga, but now I have the entire chapter including all the dialogue translated, so I'm going to talk you through that right now. So a lot of you guys who are already subscribed would have seen me and a lot of these pages already, but very soon you'll see the new pages. So for the rest of you though, this is the front page. Obviously got Fu on top and Prison Planet, the amalgamation of planets that he made underneath. And then on the next page we have this 2-page slide where we see in color Fu in his laboratory and a greater pic of those planets where he's just basically chained them together to form Prison Planet. And then we also see the 7 special Dragon Balls that he has, which makes up the game. So if you didn't know already, the aim of the game is the 7 planets with 7 prisoners and the 7 Dragon Balls. And the only way for those prisoners, aka Trunks, to escape Prison Planet is to gather all 7 Dragon Balls and wish themselves off. Now, so here's how the chapter starts. They're on Beerus' planet. They're fighting Whis, Goku and Vegeta, both in Super Saiyan Blue form, not Mastered Blue. And then they're still fighting, and then Goku says something along the lines of, "Ouch, Migato sure is hard." And then Whis says, "You cannot master Migato no Gokui if you make decisions by following attacks with your eyes." And the Kaioshins are watching behind, and then the Supreme Kai then says, "Everyone, how about having a break for now? Lunch is almost ready." Whis agrees, but then they hear Mai shouting, "Hey everyone," and Supreme Kai thinks she's just calling to join in, and Whis also thinks she's calling to join in on the food, because he then asks, saying, "Mai-san, what's on the menu for today's lunch?" But Mai is looking incredibly agitated and she's screaming, "This is terrible, Trunks was kidnapped." Vegeta then shouts out, "Kidnapped, what do you mean?" Obviously both Goku and Vegeta react to that, and Goku says, "I can't feel Trunks' ki." Mai then says, "I was sure he was training with you guys, but then this person," and right behind her is Fu. And Fu introduces himself as, "Hello everyone, I'm Fu." Vegeta quite understand me. He's like, "Fu, who the hell are you?" And Fu says, "Nice to meet you, Vegeta-san." Vegeta then thinks in his head, "How does he know my name?" Fu then addresses Goku and he's like, "Son Goku as well, I heard a lot about you two from my good old friend Trunks-kun." And Vegeta again questions that, saying, "Friend?" And the next page we have Supreme Kai and he's saying, "So by friend you mean you also come from the future?" And with some hesitation Fu then says, "Yes, it's an emergency. He was kidnapped to the terrifying Prison Planet." Which Whis then questions, saying, "Prison Planet? It's the first time that I've heard of that." And obviously that's really shocking since Whis knows everything about the universe, so if he doesn't know about the planet then there's definitely something going on. Fu, being the smart guy that he is, thinks on his feet and then quickly just says, it seems it still doesn't exist in the world of the past." Anyway, Trunks-kun is definitely there. Let's hurry up and go save him. And then he scratches a hole in time and space, which Supreme Kai is shocked about and says he opened a space-time door. Whis then just says, oh, this is interesting, because obviously this is a really interesting move for some new character to be doing. And Goku, just being Goku, just says, oh, it's a dangerous place. Are there any strong guys there, I wonder? And Vegeta brings it back to normal, saying, I don't care, let's just bring Trunks back. Now, for all the rest of you subscribers, this is where everything new comes in. So, here we have the Supreme Kai saying, but, there's no way I'll let you do such a dangerous thing like traveling through time. I'm still dealing with the fact Trunks-san and my son came from the future. Right, Whis-san? And Whis says, oh, it's almost time to wake Beerus-sama up. Then Supreme Kai then says, what? Whis says, if Beerus-sama hears about my son and Fu-san being here, he will become furious and I can't imagine what punishment he'll give to everyone here. Please have them go back before I return. Supreme Kai then yells saying, wait! Goku says, thanks Whis-san, and Supreme Kai says, what? Goku then carries on saying, let's go to Prison Planet. With Whis saying, well then. Now, they're all standing there and Whis then says, the ability coming and going through time that person told me about, I had heard rumors about those that were planning to reorganize history, but I never thought they were true. So they're obviously referring to Fu, and he had heard rumors about Fu's ulterior motive, and Mira and Towa who wanted to disorganize time. Vegeta then says, hey, let's go already. But Whis then says, besides, judging by his behavior, there is no doubt he's planning something. Even so, if time is involved, we who serve the gods cannot act carelessly. For the time being, I will let Goku-san and Vegeta-san handle things. Nevertheless, to think those having their full sights on time would appear, the Kaioshin-sama that governs time must have her hands full. I am sure of it. And she must be referring to Konoha possibly, or Toki Toki. Now, it then goes on, Goku and Vegeta are now on Prison Planet. And Fu appears and he says, tada, here is the Prison Planet. And Goku says, you have such an interesting sword. And Fu says, I know, right? It can open and close space-time doors. Mai then says, what's that chain in the sky? And Vegeta just carries on thinking of his son saying, where is Trunks? Goku then says, Vegeta, you felt that? Vegeta says, of course. Mai asks, what happened? Goku then says, here he is, such an awesome key. But what does this mean? This key is... And then we see Goku Zeno, or Zeno Goku, whichever way you want to say it, saying, I found you, Fu. And then normal Goku then says, get out of the way. Normal Goku then says, what's wrong with him, attacking out of nowhere? Anyway, he's really strong. If I make a mistake, I'll be done for. I'm going all out. Goku then transforms into Super Saiyan Blue, which then causes Goku Zeno to then say, blue hair? Fu then says, that's it, fight more and more. And we then see them fighting, obviously Goku Zeno in Super Saiyan 4 form versus Super Saiyan Blue normal Goku. Fighting and fighting, Fu observing, and then Fu says, that's it, fight more and more. And Vegeta just stays there stunned saying, I can't believe it, what the hell is happening? The key I feel from that hairy guy, no doubt about it, that's Kakarot's key. And then Goku is shocked saying, me? And Zeno Goku then looks on to Vegeta and says, Vegeta's here as well? Goku says, this is me? Why is there another me? And then Goku Zeno says, I see. They are we from another time. Fu is angry that they've clocked on. He says, tisk, this was getting good. Goku then says, oh well, fighting myself makes me excited. And Goku Zeno agrees saying, a blue-haired Super Saiyan. So a me that uses a power that I don't know about. And then both of them jump and then fight. dashing away before both of them power up, saying Kamehame. And then we have Fu saying, good thing they are natural fighting addicts. You're a really interesting sample, Son Goku. Vegeta then grabs Fu from behind, saying, hey you, so you're really plotting something, aren't you? Fu then managed to escape within seconds, and Vegeta says, how agile? Okay, and Fu says, okay, I'll tell you everything. This is an experimental site I built up. Vegeta responds saying, an experiment, with Fu then saying, yep, I gather people with interesting abilities from several eras and have them fight each other. Maya then pulls up her guard and says, so you were the one that kidnapped Trunks, weren't you? What is your purpose in making this experiment? Fu then says, purpose is just out of curiosity. Looking for meaning in everything is nonsense. I guess it's too complicated for you, so I know, if I had to explain it, I'd say it's because it's fun. Vegeta then getting angry says, you talk too much, you bastard. Give Trunks the hell back already. Fu then says, don't be so impatient, Vegeta-san. The experiment will fail if all the procedures aren't carefully followed. Vegeta then screams, like I care, I have no intention in playing along with your game. Fu then says, you sure are harsh, but I like you. Vegeta then fires off that beam, but Fu then gets rid of it and then throws a ball at Vegeta, and it turns out to be the 7-star Dragon Ball. Vegeta says, what? This is a Dragon Ball. And Fu says, I'll give it to you guys. I already gave the other Dragon Balls to strong looking guys. If you want to go back alive, you have to gather the other ones by force. Vegeta then says, by force? In other words, you're saying we have to gather the Dragon Balls in order to leave this place, right? And Fu agrees, saying, exactly. The goal of this experiment is a Dragon Ball free-for-all between the strongest warriors. Fu then says, well, I've explained everything, so I'll head back and take my time watching over everything. Mai then screams saying, wait, and then, but before Fu goes, he says, oh, by the way, Trunks-kun is still alright. Right now, at least, he should be. Struggling on how to get out of here. Trunks then says, I have to break out of here one way or another. So it's obviously cut to his prison cell. But then we hear a strange voice, and it's Cooler. So his cage gets smashed open and someone appears, and Cooler is the one who appears saying, oh, you seem to possess a rather strong key. Trunks then says, who is this? And Cooler says, how about you give me the Dragon Ball? And then it just ends at the bottom saying, can it be ... question mark. So that is the complete full chapter, chapter 1. It should be what we see in episode 1, hopefully. But it may go a little bit less from here, so not as far as Cooler appearing, or it may go even further to seeing Kamba. But we'll have to see. Chapter 2 will also be up on this channel when it's out in full, so don't you worry. But yeah guys, that was it for today's Dragon Ball Heroes episode 1 spoilers. As I said earlier, the full episode will be up here on this channel. Leave your comments down below about what you think about this manga chapter in full, everything I showed you, the battle between Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Was it pretty good? I mean, the manga is going to basically replicate this. So they're going to have a bit of a fight scene for sure. And then they're going to finish it off with a Kamehameha wave before it's revealed that they're basically the same guy. And Vegeta, through all of this, will just be dealing with Fu. So yeah, wait for a couple hours today. Get your notification bell hit, because that episode will be up here. So until then guys, cheers.